Alright, let's walk around a bit, shall we? Hey, Rollins.
So we risk everything to get this one egghead they say might win the war? Although I'll believe that when I see it. And Vagabond Deck's a guy? I bet old Vagabond doesn't get out of the brig till the Karathi let him out.
Well, Vagabond had his reasons.
We'll just see about that. I'm gonna have a talk with the captain.
What are you doing hanging out here anyway? That's like where Rollins goes to, for his downtime. He hangs out in the elevator.
What I tell you about trusting a cat?
This was bound to come.
To get a point across.
You're asking for it, man.
Temper. You can't afford to lose any more wingmen.
You know, for once you're right.
I am.
We're just gonna have to settle it out there. The next time you're on my wing, I might just rotate my turret. And hey, accidents happen.
Ooh, I'm shaking. You know, I got a turret too, pal.
We'll see.
Mark Hamill can look pretty crazy when he wants to. I love the relationship though between Maniac and Blair, and it really evolves nicely in Wing Commander 4. There's not as much rivalry as there is just sort of a mutual respect of one another. Kinda like it. Nobody in the sad berths. So let's try and get Vagabond out of detention. Is Captain Ice in here? No. Alright, well let's just go to our briefing then.
Let's get started, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
HQ sent us here to Freya because they've located a jump point that leads straight to Kilrock. A nice little back door we can use later when Dr. Severn completes his device. One slight problem, however, is that the Kilrathi own this system. We have to clean them out. Go to it, Colonel.
So, these are the mission.
Oh, this is sad. We're missing Cobra, Hobbs, Vaquero, and Vagabond. Vagabond's still alive, though. Well, that doesn't leave us with a lot of choices. Let's go with, well, let's go with Maniac, shall we? I might regret it, but...
Maniac?
And what do we get to fly? Longbow, Excalibur. This is why Rachel sucks, okay? We have the choice of the Excalibur, but Rachel thinks we should take the longbow. Get real, lady. Well, I'm glad I've reached that point in the game where I can have the Excalibur whenever I want it. The longbow. I like the longbow, but not over this ship. No way. I've earned the right to fly this ship. Ooh, there's a destroyer.
Break and attack.
And Maniac can go after whoever he wants. I don't even care if he goes after the cap ship. Not now. I don't see that destroyer very often. Even I'm breaking my own rule there, going straight after the cap ship. That's not true. I will go after the cap ship. With the escort still around. Just... The sound of the tachyon gun, it's a very common sound effect I've noticed. If you watch that South Park episode of Go God Go, when the one atheist groups attack the other atheist group to steal Cartman away, and they're all firing their guns, you'll totally hear this sound. So I've heard it in some other games and shows and stuff too. But I never heard it before Wing Commander, so I'm gonna tell myself they invented it.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
What do we got here? Some Corvettes and Dralthi.
More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
Okay, almost ran into me. Hey, it's so easy to kill things in this ship. I love it. Those two can go at it.
More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
It's not just the auto-aim on the Excalibur that makes it such a good ship, although I will admit that goes a really long way, but to have a ship that's about as fast and maneuverable as the Hellcat, yet has way more shields, armor, and weapons. Yeah, he takes credit for everything. No, I think that was his target, actually. Alright, this time there's a carrier. I'd like once in this playthrough to fly through the bay of the ship, the hangar bay.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
I kind of want to try to do that now. Maybe we should just take out a few of these guys, though. I think Maniac's got him, so... So just like you can fly through the hangar bay of the Victory, you can actually do it with this ship as well. And it's really fun to do. Cause check this out. There's all these parked Dralthi just sitting there. We just destroy them. Plus we're on the inside of the ship now, so I can just kind of freely shoot at it. I think the only risk is being inside it when it blows up, though. I love doing that. That's the kind of thing you should get an acknowledgement for in this game, but I don't think the game's smart enough to know when you're doing it. They must have intended for you to do it at some point, otherwise I don't think all those Dralthi would just be kind of parked in the hangar bay. They should be pretty mad that I'm doing this. Auto wing is... Oh, there goes Maniac. Maybe he's thinking the same thing. That's great. I love it. Fire missile at it. And it's almost dead, so we gotta be ready to book it out of here. Okay, now we gotta go. Ah! Took some damage inside the hangar bay, but it was worth it, right? Yeah, it was definitely worth it. Oh.
Mission objective.
And with the carrier gun, I can't launch any more fighters. I think if you just keep destroying the fighters, the carrier will continue launching fighters at you until it's gone through all of the ones they have.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Looks like the Dralthi have been busy in their shipyards. I guess it takes more than some new tin cans to phase you, Colonel. You're cleared to land.
Aren't you impressed by what I did back there, Rollins? I guess they gotta watch my flight recorder. Who's that? Ah, Flint. I will talk to you as long as you don't talk about your dad.
Going somewhere?
No. Cleaning this out helps me clear my head sometimes.
I'm doing a little of that myself. Letting go of, I don't know, certain memories.
That's good to hear. I haven't wanted to pursue it while you were still hoping to find Angel, and I'm probably way out of line here. But
it seems like maybe there's something between you and me.
perhaps it's that way with all the female crew members on board.
Perhaps.
Well, believe it or not, Flint, I'm not in the habit of flirting with every woman on board.
Well, sir, I'm not in the habit of flirting with every man on board.
Maybe
But
you
you
are.
do make exceptions.
I have. Yeah.
Blair, he goes, ooh. I do like Flint more than Rachel, so let's try and get Vagabond out of the brig.
Colonel, something on your mind?
Captain, the brig is no place for a pilot of vagabond skills.
Oh, I agree. But the brig is a place for someone as undisciplined as he.
Try the hard sell.
If you try the soft touch, then it fails, so I happen to know that just from previous playthroughs.
Sir, this war is eating at all of our souls. Vagabonds especially. He deserves another chance.
You'll take personal responsibility for him.
He flies under me. That goes without saying.
Very well.
Thank you, sir.
I wonder what else Ison was thinking about. I doubt he just had Vagabond on his mind. He seemed kind of pensive otherwise. Nobody here. Okay, let's save it here. Well, that mission went very well. So when we get back, we'll find out if we're holding on to Kilrathi's space or not. While Dr. Severin completes his Templar bomb.